What's up, everybody? We're back on Radical Red today, and we're gonna battle Claire, who is the 8th and final gym leader in this game. This is hardcore mode, and Claire is the dragon type gym leader. Now, not all of her Pokemon are dragons, but most of them are. And for her special field effect, which all gym leaders have in this game, is we can't use any fairy type Pokemon. So this battle's gonna be super hard. Oh, and she has another field effect too, which is that all hazards are permanent and we cannot get rid of them. So she leads with a Shuckle, and as you can probably imagine, Shuckle's main job is to set up as many hazards as possible. So what we want to do here is get rid of the Shuckle as soon as we can to not allow it to set up a whole bunch of hazards and minimize the damage that it causes. So we go for the double Iron Bash, and unfortunately, thanks to that Citrus Berry, we're not able to take him out in one turn. He gets off the Sticky Web, and unfortunately, there's no way around this. We're going to have to deal with our entire team's speed being lowered for the whole battle. So we finish him off with another double Iron Bash, and this Shuckle is tough, man. Unless you find a Pokemon that's able to one-shot it completely on the first turn, you're gonna have to deal with some hazards. Well, with Shuckle down, we see the Necrozma Duskmane come out next. And Melmetal's still at full health here. At least we didn't let Shuckle get up any rocks or spikes or anything like that. But Necrozma's gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve. I don't know what it's called, but he Super Evolves into Ultra Necrozma and sets up the Dragon Dance. Now we click double Iron Bash here because Necrozma Duskmane is a Steel Psychic type, but we knew he was going to turn into Ultra Necrozma, and that changes his typing to Psychic Dragon. So he's not going to resist the double Iron Bash anymore, and we're going to get off some huge damage. Does anybody know what it's called when Necrozma turns into Ultra Necrozma? It's not a Mega Evolution because it doesn't count as a Mega Evolution. Necrozma barely holds on super low health, fires back with the +1 super effective Earthquake, and it deals big damage to Melmetal, but Melmetal is an absolute unit. We tank the Earthquake, fire back with the double Iron Bash, and Ultra Necrozma is toast. Now we've got a pretty good start here. Shuckle did manage to get up the Sticky Web, but we've already taken out 2 of Claire's Pokemon. Melmetal is at low HP, but we've still got the lead here. Duraludon comes out next, and he's going to go ahead and Mega Evolve. But see what I mean when I was talking about Necrozma? It can't be considered a Mega Evolution because you can only have 1 Mega per battle. Mega Duraludon goes for the Steel Beam. We type resist, but it's still going to deal enough damage to finish us off. By the way, did anyone see Duraludon's new evolution? Not Mega Evolution, but just its new evolution. It's not in this game, but if any of you guys have seen it, it's pretty cool. All right, so we bring out Great Tusk, and our speed is going to get lowered from the Sticky Web. However, we get an attack boost for the booster energy, substituting that sunlight that we would otherwise need to get our photosynthesis boost, but we're still going to attack second. We've got to tank the Steel Beam first, and Great Tusk is a monster. We just barely survive on like 2 HP. Fire off the boosted Earthquake. It's super effective, and this is enough to one-shot the Mega Duraludon. By the way, guys, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps out a ton. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year. All right, so we see the Roaring Moon come out next, and he's running a booster energy as well. So he gets an attack boost, and this thing's gonna hit hard now. This Roaring Moon is super dangerous. He goes for the Crunch, and Great Tusk goes down. But that's okay. Great Tusk did his job taking care of that Mega Duraludon, but we've got something just in store for this Roaring Moon, and we bring out Urshifu. We get our speed drop from the Sticky Web, which unfortunately means we're going to have to take an attack here, but Roaring Moon, unlike regular Salamence, is not a flying type, so it's actually a safe switch to Urshifu, but unfortunately, he's going to make the switch to Eternatus, who's going to take the Close Combat instead, and now he's going to type resist. Close Combat is not going to deal much damage at all to Eternatus. You guys know I always butcher these Pokemon names. I can't say them out loud. I know you guys are always in the comments correcting me on my pronunciation, but I am trying to be better every day, guys. I am trying to be better. But we're going to make the switch to Swampert here. We need to save Urshifu for later, and Eternatus fires off the huge Dynamax Cannon. Now, this is a powerful attack, but Swampert is pretty bulky, and it deals about half damage. Not about half. It looks like almost precisely half damage that Dynamax Cannon dealt. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and Mega Evolve into Mega Swampert, and Eternatus is going to Mega Evolve too. A third Mega Evolution? Oh wait, that's just Recover. Imagine if he could Mega Evolve into the Eternamax form. That would be absolutely insane. But we get off the Earthquake. It's super effective. Mega Swampert hits hard, but unfortunately we just fall shy of the KO. Next, it's Eternatus' turn to attack. He goes for the Dynamax Cannon again. This is going to be close, but thanks to the added bulk from Swampert Mega Evolving, we're just barely able to tank the Dynamax Cannon and get off one more Earthquake to finish off the Eternatus. Looking back at the past, like, 4 gym leader boss battles, they've all had some major form of speed control. So we're dealing with slower Pokemon having to tank a hit every time. It's really hard to deal with always being slower. But Roaring Moon comes back out. Roaring with an N, Roaring Moon comes back out. We go down to the scale shot, and that's okay. Swampert did his job taking care of that Eternatus. We'll take that 1-for-1 trade easy, and now we can get Urshifu back onto the field, who is what we really want to deal with this Roaring Moon. It's a way better type matchup. Roaring Moon has nowhere to run this time. He stays in and goes for the Earthquake, but it deals almost no damage. Urshifu tanks it like a boss. We retaliate with the close combat, and this is going to deal huge damage. It's super effective, and Roaring Moon goes down in one shot. In all these battles with the hardcore speed control, we're always going to be attacking second. We're always slower. It's important to have the Pokemon that's able to tank and attack and fire back with an even stronger move that's able to deal some big time damage. Magearna comes out next. Claire's down to her last Pokemon versus our 3. We have the advantage, but Magearna still has the potential to sweep us. 2 out of the 3 of our Pokemon are weak to Magearna, so we're going to bring out Porygon 2 here, who has at least a neutral matchup. We get a special attack boost from download, and Magearna attacks first, of course, goes for the Moonblast. We tank it fairly well, but unfortunately, our special attack is going to drop right back down from the secondary effect of the Moonblast. And it's pretty bad that that happened right away. We're going to be dealing significantly less damage now. But Magearna goes for the Shift Gear, sharply boosting its speed and attack as well, but the attack doesn't really matter. We go for Discharge. It's better than Tri-Attack in this situation, but it doesn't deal much damage at all. Magearna is super bulky. Magearna fires off the Moonblast, but we're bulky as well. Porygon 2, holding the Eviolite, can tank some big damage. We don't get our special attack drop this time. We go for Discharge. It's not going to deal much damage, but we get the paralysis, and this is exactly what we're looking for. We try to recover, but I realized it's too late. Magearna goes for the Moonblast again, and unfortunately, Porygon 2 is going to go down. That was definitely a misplay. If we had recovered on time, Porygon would have very well been able to take Magearna, but that loss is going to hurt. Magearna gets a Soul Heart boost whenever it gets a KO, so its special attack is going to go to +1 now. Now we bring out Urshifu and get our speed lowered. This is bad because the only 2 Pokemon we have left get one-shotted by Magearna. We're going to have to rely on some good RNG here. Luckily, we do get the full paralysis. We go for the Surging Strikes, but we land 3 hits. Fall just shy of the KO, but at least that paralysis saved us the battle. This Magearna totally could have swept the team. But now Magearna's on 1 HP. All we have to do is click Aqua Jet. Magearna goes down, and that's GG Claire. But that's it for this one, guys. This was a tough one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for next time, where we're going to take on the Elite Four. At least I think. There may be a rival battle before that, but either way, it's gonna be a tough one. Regardless, we are in the home stretch now, and one thing you can count on is that these battles are only getting harder. But as always, thank you guys all so much for watching, and see you next time.